What up? It's me, Big Brain. Today we're doing a play review on The Dutchman. The Dutchman is a play written by Amiri Baraka. Fun fact, he taught at several universities, including the University of Buffalo and Stony Brook University. Stony. Oh! He also spent 3 years in the U.S. Marine Air Force. Meow. All right. What is The Dutchman about? Two people, Clay and Lula, and the two of them are sitting on a subway, just like I'm sitting in a chair right now. Specifics. Who is the protagonist? Well, I think the protagonist is Clay. He's got a pretty cool name. He is a 20-year-old African-American individual. He identifies with the audience because most people would be shocked by a random lady knowing a lot about them. I know I would. I bet you would too. Growth. Clay starts off the play by going along with Lula's flirting. I mean, hell, I would too. But as the show goes on, he realizes that Lula is being racist and goes on a big tangent about racism. I would too. Action. Clay takes action by physically getting involved with Lula by tossing her away from him. Now, when I say toss, I mean she just... Stop! I would too. He sacrifices his submissive nature to tell Lula how things really are. I would too. How does he deal with death? He gets killed for expressing his feelings to Lula. I don't think I would. Fish out of water. He feels out of the water the entire show until he says what's on his mind. The entire show he feels like he's not welcome, and he just feels weird until he says what he wants to say. Good man. The theme of the story is that no matter what you believed in back then, if it didn't follow along with the beliefs of white people, something would happen to you. Amiri Baraka is trying to say that racism was the biggest issue back in the 60s and not many people were doing anything about it. How does the play relate to the protests going on? The play relates to the protests that went on this summer because they both got violent. I think the play is still relevant today due to the racism and the social and political climate of today. Good shit, Amiri Baraka. Writing shit that's still relevant. How do I think they did? I think they didn't do that great. Oops. As I was reading the play, I had a hard time understanding what was happening and was struggling to want to get through it. But despite all the confusion I had while reading the play, I loved how the characters interacted with each other and how they went from flirting with each other to literally somebody getting stabbed and then thrown off the train. I thought it was wild how after Clay got stabbed, Lula told everybody that was on the train to get rid of his body and then get off at the next stop, and everybody did it, no questions asked. What? Crazy talk! Do I recommend it? Nope. I rate it 1 out of 5 big brains. You heard it here first, folks.